Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for some PvP. You may be wondering, hey wait a minute, what happened to All Saints Wake? If you know my plans well enough, I was originally planning to do All Saints Wake today. Due to the extended break that I took, right around the time All Saints Wake happened in 2025, I didn't end up recording it. I did do it, and I'm planning to do something new, different with the seasonal events from now on. I'm workshopping it. I'll figure it out. I am planning to at least show All Saints Wake 2025 in some capacity, but it's going to be very, very limited because I did not capture footage for it, unfortunately. But I did do it. I captured some screenshots. I have a plan for how I want to do seasonal events going forward. For now, we're out here to do PvP out here on the Wolves Den Pier. I don't think I've actually ever looked out over here to see Limsa Lominsa. But we're on the Wolves Den and Pier in particular, not just because we're doing PvP, but because the PvP match we're doing is going to be taking place right here on Seal Rock. Because today's frontline match is Seal Rock Seas. Let's take a look at the information for Seal Rock. Legend has it that Limlane sealed a giant serpent she herself created within Swallowtail Realm, an island said to drift about the sea so that those with evil intentions might never find it. When Seal Rock was first discovered, many believed it to be the selfsame island, but its true nature remained unknown until the calamity laid her secrets bare. Upon their return to the island following the fall of Dalamud, Allied forces discovered elegant tomliths containing a wealth of knowledge. They concluded that the entire island was in fact an elegant construct, a proving ground for Omega and other technology they developed to combat the primal threat. As was the case in Cartano, control of the island and its resources remain disputed, and peaceful negotiations have failed to achieve a resolution. And so, once more, they would settle the matter on the battlefield. Mentions of Omega there, if you remember, that is an elegant artifact built to combat primals buried beneath the Cartano Flats. Teleji Adeleji wanted to use the refugee crisis as an excuse to dig it up, so that he could take over the world, I guess, with a super elegant weapon. Amazing. Anyways, Seal Rock Seas, we're going to queue up via Frontline specifically, because I believe it gives a bonus for doing the Frontline queue. Alright then, it'll take a little bit to queue in, and then we can get started on Seal Rock. Alright, looks like somebody actually immediately dropped out of Seal Rock as soon as they saw what it was. You would think they would actually check what the daily Frontlines is if they don't care to join certain Frontlines maps, but whatever. And this is one of the more commonly agreed to be better ones. Anyway, Seal Rock is effectively a capture the points, capture King of the Hill type mode, where there's going to be elegant tomliths that appear throughout the map in random locations. Well, not random locations, but random ones will be selected. And it will be our job to capture them and hold on to them until all the data has been extracted. Other teams can claim the tomliths from us if we do not sufficiently protect them. Okay, that's a problem. We are under attack. But yeah, other teams can take the tomliths from us if we do not sufficiently protect them. So it's basically just a race to see who can control each point for the longest. And of course, as usual for PvP, killing your enemies will also grant you a great number of points while depriving them of points. It is a PvP mode after all. The tomliths are mostly an excuse to get us into actual conflict with each other. That's not to say the tomliths aren't important. They give enough points that they are very, very worth grabbing. But it's a PvP mode. Alright, I really need to get better about using the Warden's Paean as Bard in PvP. I've been really bad about that. I don't believe I can use it when I'm silenced, but for other debuffs like slow, I can use it and save a bunch of MP. I can also use it on party members, but it is very, very hard to actually coordinate and notice that when there's so much happening. If I was in like an organized high-end PvP group where we were in voice chat with callouts, I could easily have a party member call out, hey, I have a debuff, use Warden's Pain, or they'd probably just call out Warden's Pain, please. And that would be easy to do, but no, with just random pugs like this, random pickup groups, it's not exactly an easy thing to do. Might be better just to focus on myself, given how absolutely chaotic this is. We got pinched. Okay, well, we had the point for a little bit, but the Twin Adders are very far in the lead because they have those 3 northern points, and everyone got stuck fighting over that southern point. Tunnel Vision, your greatest enemy in PvP. I am extremely susceptible to it. As with other similar PvP modes, other similar Frontlines modes, the tome lists come in various grades. There's B, A, and S ranks, where S rank is by far the best, giving the most points, while B rank gives the least number of points. Okay, great name, honestly. Dragon Azure, reverse of Azure Dragoon. I see you're having fun here. Shoot, I'm in trouble. I am too far forward and there are not enough people. Bards are supposed to be backline supports. We are support job. Though it is feeling like this party is a little bit scattered. Unfortunate. Well, we do have a B rank claimed and an A rank claimed, but they're both on our side of the field, so it's fairly easy to maintain control of those. I think it looks like yellow might be trying to take the northern one. Yeah, yellow's trying to take the northern one. And yellow and red are fighting each other over those eastern points. Good, red is keeping yellow in check in that case, hopefully. Though yellow's feeling confident enough that they're splitting their efforts between us and red. Well, let's punish them for it. Ow, I should have saved that until I was definitely close enough. I always forget, the Bard limit break in PvP should grant a party buff, correct? Do I dare look it up while we're fighting? Yes, I absolutely do. Final Fantasia. Come on, move. Damage dealt by self and all party members within 30 alms by 10%, movement speed by 25%. Okay, so yeah, within 30 alms, I think it said. But it has to be party members, not alliance members, so Zev here would be getting the buff, and the one right behind me, Dragon Azure, would be getting the buff if it was still active. At least as long as they were close enough. Okay, that's how I figured it works, but it doesn't hurt to actually double check. Oh crap. Back up. Okay, Scholar went down, that's a relief. I should probably back up and use a potion to recover my MP real quick. My MP's not looking too bad, but it never hurts to be fully stocked when you're getting into skirmishes. Being fully stocked can give you an extra heal, and that could be the difference between survival and death. Okay. Tumulus down, 2 more spawned. Advantageous to us, which is a little surprising given we are now in the lead. I'm not going to complain. The RNG that the Frontlines has is strange sometimes with how it biases certain groups. It's not biasing certain groups, actually, it's just RNG. Oh, fuck, animation lock, shoot. Yep, that was, as soon as I used it and saw how many were coming, I knew I had made a mistake. Probably better to actually hide somewhere before I use that, so I don't screw up and waste it and die like that. I'm not too upset about the Maelstrom getting that one down south, but at the same time, oh goodness, we are certainly under attack right now. Oh crap, a Dark Knight. Please. Dang it. They used their limit break. That is bad. Very, very bad. Dark Knights are a damn menace. Oh god, this is why. So Dark Knight's limit break allows them to be invulnerable. They can't go below 1 HP for a certain amount of time. They also have their AoE ability, which will draw you in and lock you in place until you cure yourself of that debuff with either Warden's Pain or Purify. So a good Dark Knight who knows how to use their limit break properly can be an absolute nightmare. Unkillable and draws everyone in, gets them stuck within AoE range. It can be absolutely horrific to deal with. Oh my god, we are getting stomped here. This is feeling very 2 versus 1, and I'm not liking it too much. They kind of put us back in our place. We were ahead for all of 5 seconds before they came and shut that down. Teamed up to shove us back into third. Okay. If I can get my battle high up, that would be really, really handy. That battle high buff can be surprisingly powerful, which is why organized teams will often go for any opponent players who have battle high first. Does everyone gang up on them, make sure they go down to lose that buff? Make your life a lot easier. Is that up there? I think that's up there. Okay. We have it. I'm going to... There's not a lot of incentive to be in the middle right now. At the same time, Red is very much using the middle to try and come after us. Ah, crap. Well, we're kind of scaring them away, it feels like. Just keep pelting them from above. If they can't quite figure out where the shots are coming from, it could cause enough of them to panic that they start turning back. And just a few of them breaking formation and turning back will make our lives a lot easier. Oh goody, we got a Dark Knight from yellow down there. Okay, can I target that Pictomancer? Really, anyone down there who has battle high? I see several. I see Monk, Warrior, Reaper. Dear God, Red has some nasty battle high going. That has got to get dealt with. Unfortunately, downside of being standing right here is, well, it's kind of hard for them to spot us and take us down. They definitely can hit us from when we're up here. Especially range players if they notice us. So while the spot does provide quite a bit of protection and a good vantage point to fire down on them, our range is also very, very limited. So basically, I'm just taking pot shots, trying to cause a little bit extra confusion, a little bit extra damage, maybe take 1 or 2 of them down, or at least assist in taking 1 or 2 of them down. It's working. I almost got that warrior right there. At the very least, force the warrior to back off. Like, it's not an ideal spot, but it is a very useful spot. You can get yourself a very, very good... it's a good spot to take pot shots and cause confusion and pain on the enemies. Even if you can't necessarily, like, focus target and destroy them because they can easily get out of range. Just enough confusion can really, really screw up any pushes they make. Ooh, A rank, A rank. Definitely want to grab that. Not like... Oh my god, multiple A ranks on our side. Okay, okay, I'm going to move back up to that top spot for taking pot shots, because we are going to want to protect this spot. Now, if they're smart, they will not go through the middle to get to that tower. They will try and come in from behind and drop in from above, in which case they'll be able to sneak up on me and get me real bad. But right now, it looks like red and yellow are focused almost entirely on each other over on the east side. Kind of just ignoring us? Letting us take these 2 A's? Twin Adder got a battle high 5, which is not great. Well, as long as they're screwing each other over. As long as they are fighting each other. they're going to be dragging each other down a little bit. It may be a good idea for us to rush in and help yellow pinch red. Especially since, yeah, this one's going to be exhausted well before they start coming over here. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are making a move to pinch red. I don't have the party chat up just to respect the privacy of other players. And because people can get salty in PvP, and I get it, but also it's just a game, please calm down. Trust that people are doing their best. Yeah, helping to pinch red could do a lot of good for us. It knocked them out of the lead for sure. Yellow's struggling enough that I'm not even remotely worried about them catching up right at this particular moment. That's not to say they couldn't catch up. They could absolutely make a really good power play, catch up, take the lead, and even win. It's not over till it's over. But right now, yellow's not the concern. Fucking over red is. Shoot, shoot, shoot! Yep. Saw that coming. Oh, and I was up to Battle High 3 as well. Oh, but this is a very close match. Like, this is down to the last few points. Maelstrom might win here. It depends on if we take a bunch of deaths from them, honestly. Or, oh my god, or whoever gets those 3 A ranks up there. I'm happy to let yellow take them as long as red doesn't get them, but good god, that's scary. Oh, Maelstrom's about to win. They just need, like, one more kill. Yep. They got it. Alright, close match. It was a good match. Very, very good match. Wish we'd have gotten the win, but whatever. I did finish off the PvP series. I think I went over all the rewards at some point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I stuck these in the Chocobo saddlebag, and then I showed the other ones. Anyways, so that's Seal Rock. We didn't really get a full look at the entire map. Each of the 3 starting locations is quite a bit different. If you start in the southwest, you start in the caves, and you have the advantage of a few high places to look down from. If you start in the north, there's this kind of like overhead bridge that one of the points is on, that one of the tumulus is on. And that's a pretty good vantage point for sniping at enemies. And then if you start in the southeast, you're more on like the coastal plains. It's like, if you're in the north, you're more like a crystalline canyon territory. Southwest is cave. Southeast, you're more on the coastal plains. There's a few high points over there for sniping. I would say that every team has their own sniper spots that can be pretty good, but I think if you start in the caves, if you're in the southwest, that's probably the most advantageous, because you've got, thinking of it, about it, southeast has 1, maybe 2 high points to snipe down from. North has 1 high point to snipe down from. Caves have 3. Yeah, Caves has 3 whole sniper spots that you can use, including one directly in the middle of the map. So if you play strategically, starting in the caves is a pretty good place to start if you like to make use of sniping strategies. Anyways, if I ever do more Seal Rock in the future, hopefully we'll show off the rest of the map. We kind of did get confined a little bit to like that whole southwestern portion. We tried to start making our way towards the northeastern coast, or the eastern coast, but didn't quite make it, I think. Anyways, good match. Second place ain't bad. Almost won. And I will see everyone next time as we are heading into the final week of the base game of Heavensward.